Alright guys, how you doing? This is the Forex video. I just did the stock market, stock trading video. This is posted on the blog section of our website. There's the Forex video right there. I think we only got, so let's see, on the Forex side, let's go see what we have here. Alright, on the Euro, we're waiting on those monthly zones to give us anything, but they're still a ways away. We have this little trade on the Euro USD. Let's see. Still a ways away. 500. I'm not loving it. Alright, so there's this trade right here we're waiting for entry on. The arrival's not doing so great. I mean, we're still waiting on it. Still looks like a pretty good trade. We need entry here. Doesn't have the clear sailing that I would like, given this move into it, how sloppy it is. So still a viable trade. I'm going to keep it as one of my opportunities there, but if it doesn't happen quicker, the entry is not that clear, and I don't love it. So let's go on to the pound. Now this is just getting brutal for these guys. That weekly level is quite a distance away. I think this has got some serious downside pressure. Yeah, I have no idea where it's going. Once it cleared, yeah, that's some old comments. Oh, I never put that axis back on. One of my students, David, was saying he wanted that back. Sorry, guys, I have no idea how that disappeared. Once it cleared this little area here, I had a feeling that, it's headed downward. Might see a slowdown in here. This is not a zone, and this isn't a trade, but I do see some bullish move out of here. This wick here makes me think something else is going on here, so there's no trade there. Don't take anything, but that might just slow it down a little. If anything, I do like a little short if it gets up there. All right, now we need to retrace into this vicinity. And there's a couple of smaller trades we can take before it gets here. But let's see. Yeah, this guy's still up there waiting for us. Who knows how long that's going to take to get there. Let's see. Created some little opportunities for like some short-term trades. Nothing we have to hold. Stuff that should either work or not work. Look at the size of that when I isolate the area that I'm concerned with. That's a very small area. This is a 2-hour chart. This isn't a 5-minute chart. About $100 of risk on a full lot. Not too shabby. Same up here. I mean, when it's headed downward like this, it's going to create a lot of little zones on the way down that you can trade off of. Let's see here. Yeah, these little two look good. There's another one up here that I really like, this guy. Now, has to get there, but I don't know if they have any economic announcements that might make it bullish. Still got to get through these two, but that's my favorite on this chart. Oh, this one actually is my favorite, I should say, in the blue. Something's in there that I like. I can't recall what, 240, let's see. 240 minute. And I'm not going to have time. I want to make this short because I want this to be a follow-up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it looks good on the 240. All right, so good. That looks good. So we got that up there. But other than that, we have these little zones we could short off of. Those are looking good. Let's move on to Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar. You got to check out this one trade I posted from the last video. See, I think I had it on a 120. All right. Look at that. So this guy worked out, but you'll see it kind of wicked through there a little bit. Something must have come out that just enough. That would have stopped me out. It just depends on your level of, how much room you give your trades on the other side. Actually, maybe this was a 60. Look a little clearer. There you go. Looks good right there, I said, right? Kind of came out, would have stopped me out, and then just did everything you wanted it to do. That's life. That's trading. Let me go back to the 120 because then we still have that opportunity up ahead. See that guy right there. I like this trade a lot. Still got to get there. A lot of downward pressure still, but we'll adjust as time goes on. Let's look at the higher time frame here. Sorry, it's taking me a while. Alrighty, I have no idea what. Oh, there we go. And I think not like unlike that British pound trade where I said there might slow down. It might slow down in this little vicinity here on its current move down. Yeah, I think of it more where it just may have some support. It'll stay and it really won't hold for too long. Somewhere in here might have something. Maybe on the next video I'll have some more info about where to get long. In this vicinity, it looks like there might be something there. I'm not going to do that on this one. I just want to follow up on the last one. Let's see. Monthly chart where I was looking for just hopefully a wick touch and price come down. Kind of just staying around there. No big deal. It's a monthly chart. I think this trade was already underway during the video. So right in here, you see that big move out of there. Price came in, worked its way higher, had to come back in again, and then boom. You know, there's nothing above here to stop it. So I'll do a whole Q&A video to answer your questions, guys. But for right now, you know, my theory of the case was with nothing above to slow it down, that the trade should really give you some nice profit. I mean, this is about $300 of risk. I'll give you that. I understand that. On a full lot, you know, in a half lot, you get down to 150. But you know, it had a lot of opportunity. I mean, this trade went 114. I mean that's $1,000. This is a 3-to-1 trade right here. So yeah, not too shabby. So that's my only winner on the yen. Let's see. I just had something over here. We get a little bit of a pullback. I still like this one. Let me give this a little bit more room right in here. So if it pulls back, looks like it is. I don't know what kind of, check out Forex Factory for the news. I don't know what news might be coming out in Japan. So this little area might be something where we could see. I mean, that's a big move. So I like that. See if we can capture a couple pips out of that, 30 and 25. This is about, you know, $50, $65 of risk. So nice little trade in here, low risk. Hopefully some high reward depending on the entry. And then last time I left off the Canadian, that's the only thing I'm adding to the. You know what? I think I looked at the New Zealand dollar. Let's do that first. Actually, let's be fair. Ooh, kind of digging in there. Wow. All right, this is a really strong weekly level. Excuse me. It is not performing the way you want it to if you're along the New Zealand dollar. I mean, this is a weekly chart, but that little gap here is not making me feel good about this trade. I'm not in this trade, but let's see. Go to a different time frame, see what I can find. Yeah, I guess this might have to dig in a little. Yeah, I mean, this is a much smaller risk than that weekly level, but let me just make sure this weekly level is inside the daily. The daily is inside the weekly, excuse me. It is, it actually is not. Okay, 86203. All right. Well, if that weekly level doesn't hold, we got this guy right here to hold it up, and then wow. All right. So if this trade makes entry on the dollar, this is something I might be interested in. Because if it makes entry tomorrow, or even better, Sunday night or Monday, we would have clear sailing into this vicinity here, and this could be a really nice trade. So let's hold my powder for that one. So that's New Zealand dollar. I'm going to add the USD CAD because I got a complaint that I did not look at that. So apparently I looked at this at some point. Looks like this, that little gap is there, so that's why that didn't hold. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go fast so that way I can get in as much as possible. And interesting. Okay. All right, so you see how this is consolidating along here? Oh, that's not what I want to do. I don't like black. Blue. Not what I meant to do either. Fill color, fill color. There we go. Alright, so we need this to break out. And then look for an opportunity on the daily above. Let's see if this is fresh. Alright, yeah, that'll do. Alright, so this is the next opportunity on the daily. Price has to move a little bit higher. This is a really tiny daily level. This really needs to go right to work out. What does it mean to say it really needs to go right? Meaning it has to touch. It probably doesn't. It just does not have a ton of room to dig into it. If it goes to the back of the zone, more than likely it'll go through it. But if it does something where it just kind of touches it, then I notice we get the result we want. If it then starts to work out. So bear with me if you're a student of mine. You've heard that story. If you're not and you'd like to be, just give us a reply, and either Mitch or I will get back to you, and I'll give you more detail about what I mean and how I can help you. Really quick, let me just go to like a 240 and see if I see anything. Okay, so we got that short on the USD CAD on the daily chart, and then this is a freaking mess. Okay, wow. That is just nonsense. Okay, nothing to really go long from. Mess. In here is something that's just a ways away. Hopefully we get to that daily chart. Hopefully. And back to the 120. Alright, so somewhere in here this gets the yellow box. Alright, this is a far trade away. Alright, this is nothing you can trade off for a while. There you go. Right in there. Okay, so this is what we're working with on the long side. We are a decent distance away. We would need to sell off to get in there anytime soon. But keep it in on your map. Otherwise, this daily level's there. Yeah, I know the time frames are all screwed up. But this isn't too far, and this is a low risk. This is like a zone on sale. This is a daily level. You're getting the risk of like a 1 hour chart. So all in all, the only good trade we had is that USD yen. I'll do a Q&A video at the end of the week. Please check out the stock video if you're interested in stocks. And if you want to know more about trading Forex, just email us at ptl@precisiontradinglabs.com. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.